Hello, welcome to chemistry. This year, Miss Beeman and I are co-teaching this class, and by that I mean we're doing the same materials, the same assessments, etc. And we decided to go with phenomenon-based teaching. And what that means is we take a phenomenon, like in the first quarter of the year, we'll be doing sea level rise. And so we're going to take this phenomenon. Many of us living in Sarasota, we see water levels getting higher, and people around the world. The students are going to watch videos, read articles, and then they're going to talk in pairs and decide what did they get out of that article. What things are being stated in that article. Look at a second article. What's similar about those articles? Do we see a theme? Are there differences? And then they're going to talk with their table, and they're going to compare notes, and they're going to learn from each other's information, and then they're going to go to the class. And the whole class is going to decide this is a commonality between these articles we read. This is a difference between those articles we read. And just talking about sea level rise. Many of them, as I've already experienced, want to jump to global warming. Settle down. This is not about just pointing a finger and saying that's what we hear. This is about saying, what does this article say? And the next stage was, why is sea level rising? Where does this extra water come from? Again, watching videos, reading texts, and this is all of them, and they're doing the guiding. And they're finding that, the ice at the poles is shrinking. That's up on land, and the melted ice water is going down into the oceans. This is why it is. So then why is the polar ice cap melting? And it goes like this, okay? Nuts and bolts of what the students need to be doing. They need to be participating, having these conversations, recording their information that they agree and disagree on in their notebooks. And then I am going to assess, did they get that information today? And that's going to be a formative assessment. Now, we are doing formative assessments practically every day, and this is going to be the bulk of their grade. And many students have really good grades because they have been dialed into these things. And the few homeworks that we've had so far, I think in our 3 weeks of school, we might have had 2 homeworks, maybe a third due next week. It's going to be the bulk of their grade is on that daily work, which should be with each other, should be based on their knowledge as a group. So it's not them all by themselves trying to get correct answers. It's about everyone agreeing with me there, guiding and helping, and them all coming to a consensus. And we will also have summative assessments, some quizzes based on their notes, based on what they've already decided formatively. And we may even have like a unit test, etc. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of them being dialed in class, focused, and making sure they get what they need to get, because that's where the grades are coming from. Did they do it? Are they on top of things? They get a full 3 points out of the 3 points they can get. Is it, a little bit half done, not really too focused? All right, they may get 2. Are they completely distracted and they didn't even get anything done to really speak of? That's a 1. Did they not hand it in? At this point, that's a 0. But that's got to be fixed because we can't have them not contribute. Okay. So communication, please. Communicate with me. Keep your eye on the grade book. And I want the students to have the best experience in learning what does the data say? What can we do? How can it be interpreted? How do we disagree and agree about this? And I'm really looking forward to the kids getting better and better at this and mastering this communication skill and this critical thinking skill throughout the year. All right. I think it's going to be a fantastic year. We got some great personalities. I'm hopeful that we'll grow, et cetera. So reach out if you have any concerns or questions. And again, I apologize I couldn't be there at back to school night. My schedule got conflicted with the school. All right. Thanks a lot. See ya.